Hey guys, and welcome back to Emerald Coast, day 4 of early autumn. And we are quite busy today. Got, well, wasn't really expected, but apparently we've got ourselves a hailstorm. Okay? Pretty nasty storm apparently is coming through. It's gonna drop the temperatures pretty dang low real quick and plummet us with some hail. I think they're calling for golf ball size hail this afternoon. But we're out here trying to get our big grass field fertilized for that hailstorm. And we're also plowing up the beet field. Get ready to put some sugar cane in there. I think we're going to put sugar cane in there. One point I was thinking about putting in poplars. I think I'll put poplar in field 3, and we'll put sugarcane in field 4, which used to be our beet field. Speaking of beets, you can see our bank balance has increased significantly. Went and sold all of those beets. Well, I didn't sell them. We put all those beets into the compost master, and have since forth sold off all of the compost, and basically padded our bank account quite nicely. We are now on our way down to the shop with our skid steer. Realized that we apparently had forgotten to purchase a bucket for the skid steer, and but we need to clean out the cow area. Its manure is, well, pardon the phrase, ankle deep, to say least. We're gonna need to see if we can't get that cleaned out here today. Also need to haul some milk. A dealer called us up and said, hey, don't you all have some cows? Because our records don't show that you've brought any milk by recently, and that milk that's in your tank, it's not going to be any good unless you get it over to us today. But we've got here a milk tanker we're going to use to haul our milk, and we bought a old Massey Ferguson trailer to help us with our manure hauling and just some general random things around the farm. Let's go ahead and that bucket. Far easier to clean it out with this bucket here than to try to use a loader arms and a tractor. Bucket on here, and let's head on back to the farm. Make a few trips here to pick up our milk and to pick up our new trailer. I don't know if we're going to get another grass cut or not in late autumn. That would be the goal. See if we can get another cut of grass in late autumn or not, but let's have to see if we can get that or not. Oh, what? Buddy, you saw me pull out. Knew I needed to come over here. Floridian drivers can be quite problematic time to time. Go ahead and fertilize this the triangle grass field. Still need to fertilize the other grass field up on the north end of the map. Kind of hoping that massive Ferguson trailer doesn't look too awkward being pulled here behind the pickup truck. Let's see. Now, he's in such a rush back there, but now he doesn't have a care in the world. Come on, buddy. Let's get a move on. Helper there. We're in the field. We use this trailer quite a bit, I think, when we're hauling our... Oh, what? That time? Pick that up. Go on over here and I'll show you the pile. Pull it. Stay in our lane here. We don't want to kill too much grass off because, of course, that's what our animals are eating. Here we have our root pile. Kind of hard to do this first person when you can't see the bucket. There we go. Looks like the oh my, looks like the storm might be coming in here sooner than later. There she starts. We better go get our guys who are out working in the fields and bring them on in. Our trailer here for now. Get our fertilized spreader. Tractor and everything out in the field. To bring them on. Pellets. we can't get our plow. Coming down out there, it's hard to see. Here's our gate. Oh. See you going out here. Is this the same guy? All he does is drive up and down the road here. See, dude. Gonna get my guys out of the field here. They go and tear it up. Let's see here. That. There he is. All right. Tell him to come on in. Guess somebody forgot to tell him that if you have to turn on the wipers, you probably shouldn't be out here doing field work. All right. He didn't tear up the field too much. Let's look here. Starting to have compaction there due to the hailstorm. Oh, all weeds. We really need to figure out how to get these things knocked down. Pretty bad. Roundup won't even take these things down. All right, let's get our trailer first so we can get this manure over to the compost master. Why should we save the manure for spreading on the fields when we can just put it in the compost master and make ourselves a little bit of a fortune? Because Lord knows we're going to need the money. I mean, we got to buy the sugarcane. I think I'm just going to lease the sugarcane planting equipment, because we're only going to experiment. We're only going to plant that one field in sugarcane. We're not really going to do an all-in thing with respect to sugarcane, so I'm just going to plant that one field. We're only going to need it once. See how it goes. If we're profitable, then we'll be able to reassess what's going on in 3 years. Actually, I guess it's 6 years. Telling me that down here, sugarcane takes 2 years to from plant to harvest. And they tell me that after 3 harvests, we really need to replant the sugarcane. So if that's the case, then we've got 6 years before we will need to worry about the harvester again, or a planter again. So we really don't need to own a planter because there's such a long time between plantings. Just going to lease that up. Hopefully the bank doesn't break us with the amount of billets that we need to buy. Put that field out there. Guy again. All he does is drive up and down the field. Up and down the road. Seriously, man. It did not. I would have thought this truck would have had a bigger fuel tank than it is. Got 18-gallon tank. You may notice we have added the conversion mod, unit conversion. I don't think it was in last time we were together. But we have since forth added it back. So those that were here when we were doing live streams here on the map, you know that we experimented with the conversion mod for a while, but we took it out because it didn't seem to work with very well with respect to the Grays mod. But the current iteration does work very well with the Grays mod. So we have put it back in so we can have American measurements. It's an American map, American series. We should be making use of American measurements, especially if we're going to try to hold somewhat true to the time period of the series. Time period is supposed to be 80s. No newer than like mid 90s time frame, at least for now. Now, in theory, as we progress, we'll be able to buy newer and newer equipment because of the fact that we are progressing time. Okay. But what it does mean is things are a little weird sometimes with measurements. Like the manure is measured in pounds. This bucket holds 1,800 pounds of manure. I have no idea what how that translates in liters without looking at the mod. See what it's using as a conversion factor. It says a liter of manure weighs. Some conversions make a little more sense. Milk is measured in gallons. Fuel is measured in gallons. Like wool is measured in tons. It's a weight. Sell wool in tons, and as a result, the wool price looks really nice when you look at it. But you need to think, well, how many pallets of wool does it take to make a ton? American ton is 2,000 pounds. Significant amount of wool to get to one whole ton. Straw bales were out in the middle of that storm. Just gonna forget the fact that we are driving through a cow, and the fact that the cow walked through the trailer here. Oh, good. All in the a little worried that maybe we wouldn't be able to get it all in the trailer. Let's go back and get some forks and see about putting a bale of straw in there. I think we could use a bale of straw. Let's just check. Straw. So you can see here on the animals, grass is measured in pounds. Water is measured in gallons. Okay. Straw is measured in pounds. Base food and power food and hay and all that is also measured in pounds. So it's a little interesting because A 4,000 liter bale of straw weighs less than a 4,000 liter bale of hay, which weighs significantly less than a 4,000 liter bale of grass. Now, base game, 4,000 is 4,000 is 4,000. They're the same size. They weigh drastically different amounts. So when the game calls for a certain amount of straw, like one full bale of straw is something like 200 and some pounds. Okay? Full bale of hay is, I think, just over 300 pounds. And I don't know, full bale of grass weighs, it's probably like 2,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds or something. Let's go see how much straw we have in these two bales after they were left out. Get the manure cleaned up fast enough. Get them back under cover. Good thing is, once we take that manure to the compost master. Okay. So, $157 pounds of straw. Good. Back with us then. Just need to see where on Earth we're going. Put this back in our storage stack. Straw storage stack. And then we'll run over and get the truck. So, Lance, thankfully, is not subject to the unit conversion mods versions, so to speak. So Glance is telling me that we've got 5,800 liters of. Okay, we've got 5,800 liters of manure trailer. 58% full. But when we get in the truck, we'll see that we have some number of pounds of manure. Still be 58% full, but we'll have a poundage as opposed to we have 5,359 pounds of manure. So that's 2.5 tons of manure in this trailer. I think we got a pretty potent engine. Been tuned quite well to pull that trailer with all that weight on it. Probably leave this little trailer over here at the I could have took a back way out, but probably leave this trailer over here at the compost master just for the sake of time. This little load of compost should bring us a very nice amount of money. Now, compost is actually still measured in liters, but when you look at the prices screen, don't freak out. That doesn't look like you're getting any money for compost. It's because the prices screen no longer shows you the price per 1,000 liters. It shows you the price per single liter or single unit of measurement. So it's going to show you, let's say, the price of, if it showed you milk, it would show you the price of milk per gallon, not per 1,000 liters, 1,000 gallons. Try not to get stuck in the... Whoa, it's not. It's also not dump it or back it all the way into the compost master and have to call a tow truck out here. Well, you know what? I don't think I've ever used this trailer. Didn't even know that the door was offset like that. Can we do a... I guess we could do a tip back and maybe the whole door would open. It's pretty interesting. Just that here. Let's get our milk tank, and hopefully I can pull it with this. I don't have to run up and get a tractor. We'll let the ground dry out a little bit more before we get back on fertilizing and plowing. Tank. So very good. We've got heavy duty springs on the truck, but I think this a little oversized for this. We're just going to use the truck to get it back to the farm, and we'll pull it with a tractor down to the milk sell point. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the Emerald Coast pre-recorded series. This is the 4th installment of the pre-recorded series. I'm enjoying it because I can now play Emerald Coast at my own pace. So when we were doing it, when I was doing it in live streams, I would want to do some Emerald Coast, but I wouldn't play because I just had this mental mindset that I didn't want too much to transpire from stream to stream. Figured you all would want to stay fairly current progress. So, you know, it was kind of a deterrent, like, oh man, I really like Emerald Coast, but I have time to stream, or I don't want to stream right now. I can't stream right now. You know, other things. But now I can do some Emerald Coast, and you know, I only need to worry about well, am I at a point where I I really want to put this on as an episode. And if I am, then, you know, then I'll obviously have constraints as to when I can do that. There's a fair bit of off-camera work that needs to be done. Also, those specs, I can just fire it up whenever I want. Up here, 50. Still wee small. It's a little better. All right. So our milk tank is actually over there at the other building. Easiest way to get there is to come out here, come out on the road, and it's right there at that black tank. Open up the gates. Hose hooked up. Drawing our milk out. Now you can see our milk in the HUD is showing in gallons. Our milk up in Glance is showing in liters. Right, there we go. 3,400 gallons of milk. Our 12,955 liters of milk. See kind of revenue that's going to bring us. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please click the like button. Helps me know that you all are enjoying the format or the content. Trying to change things up every so often. And today we're just all about cow care. I think the next video will maybe be sugarcane planting. We'll just have to see how things pan out. Forecast should be clear skies. I was surprised at that hailstorm. That was a shocker this morning. Woke up to hear about that because when we went to bed, there was not a single forecaster that was saying anything about storm. Got several days of clear weather, which is good. You know, Sunday through Wednesday is mid-autumn, so I don't know if our soybeans will be ready in time. Fields right. Let's just check. No, they're not looking like they're going to be ready. Autumn. So what that means is day 9 through 12 is late autumn, and that's when our soybeans are going to be ready. And we got 2 days of rain showing late autumn. So at least half of late autumn is going to be rain. Might not be time to do any hay work because of that. One, because of the rain. Two, we need to get those crops in before winter comes. So it looks like we'll probably be doing some sugarcane planting next video. See how well that goes. I'm sure that will be a struggle on patience because that slow will go. Have to make several trips with our little flatbed to and from the store, picking up pallets of sugarcane billets. Milk sell point is up here. I think there's a turn off just past the buffet here. No, it's the turnoff is past Dollar General. Dollar General. Here's the road we need to take. And we need to take a left. Right on in. And they want us to back it in there at that tank. White Sands Dairy. Let's make sure that our reach. There we go. How much money we... And voila, $5,200. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright guys, with that, I'm going to leave you. Whoops. With that, I'm going to leave you guys. Until next time, happy farming.